All right. First order of business is approval of minutes of the previous meeting of 9/3/25.
I would move the minutes be approved as written.
Second.
Any corrections, deletions, additions? Those in favor?
Oh, we gotta wait till 5, right?
Well, there is a public hearing that's listed on there at 5.
Right. Do we wait till 5 now, right?
Yes.
I think we have to wait till 5,
You
right?
kind of have to wait till 5.
Okay,
So
we'll wait at 5 for that,
Yeah.
but we can do selectmen's comments. We can kill 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Selectmen's comments, Tom.
Right, so a couple things. The Climate Resilience Committee is having the first of their community workshops on October 23rd at the school at 6. So that's going to be the first opportunity for residents to voice their concerns about climate-related stuff in connection with the hazard mitigation grant that we got. So that's October 23rd at 6 at the school. I went to the Pretty Flaherty Employment Law Conference and learned a lot of interesting stuff that I'd like to share with the whole board. Maybe next time we have a workshop to do something else, we can spend 20 minutes talking about that.
Next meeting if you want.
Sure, yeah, okay. And Kim, I'll hook up with you in the next couple of days to just reconcile Kristen's changes to the personnel policy, and then we'll just redistribute it to everybody, and maybe we can vote on it next time.
Okay.
That's it.
Allison.
I was just gonna mention the same kickoff meeting that Tommy mentioned, so that's it.
Gail.
Nothing.
Jason.
A couple things. So first of all, thanks to Kim writing the letter to the landowner in the downtown area that we had the situation with the concrete blocks on the edge of the road, and those have been since been moved. Also, I know there's a lot of questions about the white line on Middle Road and 128, and I reached out to DOT and they promised that we're going to get our fog line, white line put in the next couple of weeks or so. And then the board knows about the latest situation with the we've got to deal with the resident down at the end of George Wright.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So Kristen knows about it, and we've got to figure out where we go from there on getting continue the permitting. But the one thing that did come out of that is it does not look like it's going to happen this year. It's going to have to happen next year. So a year from now.
This is all because
Well-
one guy wants to.
Mostly there's,
Go.
yeah. But I mean, it's all, the money's there, it's all, and Allison, I think, one other thing, Allison and I and Kim are gonna attend a meeting down there, and I already forgot the date.
It's
next week.
Week.
Yeah. and,
Next Tuesday.
So with
Okay.
Ruth and all the people that are involved in the grantors are coming, and we just got to go and make sure they're involved.
There's still permitting work to do.
There's still permitting work to do. The funding is all there. I mean, the project's all good to go. It's just we've got a couple things to clear up. Releases, but
I still think we should drop 2 words in that guy's ear.
well, just remember that costs money too. Though.
I know, but
So-
still,
I know.
I mean, he's just squeezing us for money that
Yeah.
there's no reason to pay.
Yeah, I think Sean.
What is gonna happen? Are you gonna take out the bridge or the culvert?
The culvert,
Yeah. The town
How
is
wide is that gonna
it's going to
be?
be over 100 feet wide. So the idea is to take that out, do away with that. The town already voted to discontinue the maintenance of that some years ago. It's a 1930s structure. We all understand that it's 9 feet wide, feeding an 85-foot one into Route 1. So that's going to go away. There'll be a new boat ramp. The boat ramp the town had, or the facility, was on state property. The town had a 10-year lease. We went 20 years. That's all gone. We all know that now. But we've been able to secure funding and working with Kelton, grants and all this stuff. There'll be a new boat ramp on the end of the George Wright Road. Same idea, primarily hand carry, but it will be able to ramp. And then the other thing is the water line. The water line is sitting on top of.
Oh, that's right, they're also coming next
Yeah,
Tuesday.
so the water line sits on top, the original water main to Bath sits on top of that box culvert. So
Okay.
that's gotta be relocated, and that's what spawned, pretty much the Middle Road project, that's why that, which was not town, but that's why that got done, because while that's being done, there'll be no water, right? So there's all these pieces to the puzzle.
And it is going back.
It is going back.
Yeah, they won't do lines.
They'll have redundancy, they'll have 2 lines, and so there's a lot to this whole thing, it's taking years. The board's all been working on it, Alice and I have been working on it, Kim's working on it, and there's just a lot of little things that have to be done, but
The only way we could keep the end of Judge Wright open, we would have to build a bridge identical to the one that they built on the west end and on the east end of the downtown. And that bridge was over $4 million, so there's no way we could come up with $4 million to build a bridge.
You'd be here a lot of crying then.
Yeah.
So that's it, David.
Okay, I have nothing. Public comments, if anybody wants to talk to us about anything that's not on the agenda, now's the time. If not, if it's on the agenda, please wait for it to come up. Kim?
So I had a very good, interesting conversation with Tyler Washburn from Georgetown today. So yesterday.
Before or after I saw him? I was at the meeting with her in Rousick with him.
This was this morning, he told me
Okay.
first thing, so maybe it was after.
No, it was, yeah.
Okay.
So, he attended the, county commissioners meeting yesterday.
Yeah.
And they did the discussion of the split payments. And, he said that Amber, the finance director, came, pretty much just prepared to present things to the county commissioners and distributed no paperwork to anybody else who was there. Some of the, comparisons or some of the situations they came up with was doing a September and December payment, which that's not gonna help anybody. And then they said a 75% payment in December and a 25% payment in January, which, what was the point of that? Charlie said that, 7 of the 10 towns want to do a split payment, and they need to really get together with the towns and meet with them and, find out what other towns would like to do. So I would like to propose like a roundtable discussion with the other town administrators, select boards, with the county commissioners.
Yep.
Steve August said the other town that they've always done a tax anticipation note of the county years ago. So
that's nothing new.
That has nothing new.
Right.
And that Bath wasn't interested in doing 2 payments, but they're still gonna make that payment, available to them for 2 installments.
Right, and they supported.
And they supported
yeah.
that because, what Charlie said was there's, they're not gonna make interest off of taxpayers' dollars if it comes down to it, where Bath only pays 1 and we pay 2 installments and we're late on a payment.
Right.
That's not fair to the other taxpayers. So if they pay early, that's that's what they wanna do. So I thought that was a very good, conversation. He said that it was by Zoom, so if anybody wants to watch the meeting and see the highlights of it.
Maybe we could arrange an evening meeting where we could get select people from all the other towns.
Because I don't know where they would ever, think that September and December, or
That makes
75% in December and 25 in January.
Nobody
That
commits
does mean
taxes.
absolutely nothing.
No town commits taxes in September.
No,
Well,
that's why I don't
that
know
would-
where they even
yeah.
came up
Well,
with
that
that.
would hurt us.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would be
totally.
the other way around, it would
Yeah.
hurt us.
Yeah, so, I just wanted to relay that information.
It's
to you.
gotta be like October and.
In May.
Yeah.
October, April.
April,
and
yeah.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A spring and a fall
Yeah.
payment.
Very, very much in tune with the tax collection, what we do. It's all about cash flow. If
Yeah.
people are gonna pay 2 payments, we should pay 2 payments.
And
Right.
and if they wanna meet with the different town, maybe, are they thinking that different towns might want different schedules?
I don't know.
Well,
Like,
because-
Phippsburg wants to do 1 payment,
Yeah.
it's easier for them. I
And
reached
I
out
don't-
to Evans,
yeah.
like, I get it.
And I don't think Georgetown sends out its tax bills until November.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And the same with the Rousick.
Yeah,
Are they gonna organize a meeting with a roundtable with all the towns?
I guess
or
that was part of the
Do we
discussion,
need to,
so
to
I would like to
cook
kinda,
some people into it,
put
or-
an iron in the fire and say we
Yeah.
really would like to meet with the
Yeah.
commissioners, and I know Tyler is very
Yeah,
adamant on it too.
yeah. Did they
Get
know
something
that,
to discuss.
why we weren't there? Did somebody tell them why we weren't
I
there?
had told George,
Okay.
Tyler that
Tyler,
one.
okay.
So, I did get a, proposal for the, security system update. So, this is for a replacement to the security camera out here. It will give it a more digital, clearer picture so you can read license plates across the street. And that will help us with the, disappearing firewood. that's used for campfires.
And the appearing furniture.
And the appearing furniture, so we will definitely do, I mean, we can see what kind of car it is, but I cannot read the license plate. So this will pick up, this is a special camera, and then they're going to put a camera out back here, and it will see all the vehicles at the park. And we've had a lot of break-ins at the park, where people have their wallets stolen, their purses stolen when they're swimming and kayaking or whatever. So this will read the license plates as well. And then they're gonna upgrade this system, so the cameras were about $3,000. I put in for a grant, through MMA, so hopefully I'll hear about that by next month. And that'll cover the cost of the cameras. And then this, for the updated security system, is about $5,600. So,
For a camera?
56.
Two cameras.
Oh, it's the camera in the whole system, right? And then it's update the system in, yeah. So is the total 86 or 56?
It'd be 86.
86, right?
Yeah.
Let's wait and see,
So-
let's wait and see whether or not
With the
the
grant.
grant before we
Yeah.
go forward.
Yeah, we're okay right now.
We're okay right now, yeah, we're fine. But this would just be, because we cannot do anything to upgrade, I can't add new employees for a contact system, we're always, this is gonna be a completely great system, so when we get a false, when somebody sets off the alarm, you will get a notification on your phone, and you can turn that alarm off on your phone.
Right.
I'm like, and that'd be awesome, it's
Wow.
in a phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning,
We'll also
So-
know who tripped it.
yeah, but the camera will see who it is.
Yeah, what's happening across the street since we bought that parking lot across the street, is people seem to think they can, if they've got an old bureau or a chair or lazy boy or whatever that they wanna get rid of, it's okay to just bring it down and set it beside that box up there that's for clothing. And, we had one person that showed up twice in one day, to a car load of stuff to leave over there, and we could recognize the car, it was a little white Subaru station wagon, but we couldn't get the license plate.
It's funny, it never happened when it was privately owned either.
Right, well, it's at a peril business, so now they think that, and unfortunately, it costs money to get those items hauled off, and it's tax dollars, so. But we'd like to find out who it is.
Is that it?
That's it.
Can I bring up one quick thing? So Kim, you mentioned earlier, I relayed some of it about the disposal of some of those tax cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yes.
property cards, and so I think David did a good suggestion, isn't there a book or
Yes, we went through that. I can't find anything on
On
the
time
property.
frame? No time frame?
Nothing says that we
Nothing.
gotta keep them at any length of time?
Nope.
Oh, property
When
cards?
we,
Property
for the
cards.
90s?
in the spring, when we do the shredding,
Well, we're doing it now.
we're doing it now?
Yes, we're doing it now. Jennifer and I are going down and getting it all together. Because we had boxes and boxes and boxes. But there are just boxes of old property cards that goes back to the 90s.
Maybe the historical society would like.
Oh, yeah, let's move them from one basement to another. Really
Please
But
raise
it's
your hand.
just,
Or as my father calls it, the hysterical.
yeah. I mean, if you guys wanna come down and take a look at them and see, I don't know why we have just
Do you have
boxes of
Yeah,
them.
do you have a cutoff, like from the 90s to what, the 2010? And then
Yeah, I mean, it goes from the 90s to like the 99, and then the 2000s to the 2011s.
If that book doesn't say that we need to keep them, let's get rid of them.
Okay.
Because it's getting ridiculous.
It is getting
There are
ridiculous.
some
Well, they're
things,
not accurate.
we have to keep employment records, we have to keep them. We've got employment records down there for people that have been dead for 60 years.
Well,
No, actually, you can get rid of the employment records, but they have to be deceased for 60 years.
Right.
60.
Well, I think this would be appropriate, this would be an appropriate time to do this anyway, because obviously we just did this process. And 90% of it's not actually.
Right, exactly.
But that room down there.
That's all the old Democrat orders.
All right, Jack, road
Hi,
commissioners
yeah,
report.
hi. Anything, Kim?
Nothing,
Okay, I've been talking to Allstate about our paving, and I put a little pressure on to, the gentleman I deal with, and, he has assured me that we're gonna be taken care of. We have a next list on the private sector, they've been on state work and so on. A year or more ago, I reached out to people in Augusta, and I think Allison was involved in this, about getting some speed signs at the school. And I was called today that they are going to be going in, Bath Electrical is gonna put them in,
Wow.
right quick.
So there'll be an official school zone at a
Yeah,
certain time.
I believe,
certain
I have not
times.
seen the lights, but I talked to the people, and I knew it was involved.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna
And I
happen.
wanted the same signs some of like Wisconsin has,
The Edgecombe Eddy School just
Yeah.
put one in this
Yeah.
year, and they've been there for.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Wolf is gonna do the excavation for, Bath Electrical, and he called today when I found out about the road, and so I believe they are going in quite quickly.
That's great.
So that's good, very good.
Thank
Now
you.
we gotta think about.
Now we gotta do
I
about
was
kid,
gonna say,
parents
can
dropping
you-
their kids
can
off.
we get ones that also tell people to keep moving, not down the
I
road?
think I had two, you want me to? That's all I got.
Anybody have any
Anything else in pretty
questions
good
for
shape?
Jack?
Oh,
What's that?
do you have something?
No.
You sure?
I think we're okay.
It is 5:00. We advertise a public hearing for the adoption of changes to the general assistance ordinance. This is basically something that the state tells us we have to do. But is there anybody here that would like to speak either in any way about the general assistance ordinance?
Are there, I mean, are there substantive changes?
It's
It
just
is
an in-
required every
yeah.
year to have a,
If we're gonna adopt changes from the state for general assistance, and that would be like the increases that they get for, food,
Okay,
eating assistance,
Okay.
anything from GA.
okay.
And we have to
So it's
adopt
just
it,
new,
or we
it's just
have
new
to-
prices for things,
It-
new.
Correct, it's
Okay.
just, yeah.
All right.
basically, the state tells us what we can and can't spend and what we can and can't charge.
Right, and those figures, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
this is just accepting their adoption changes,
Right.
or we can make our own. which-
Okay,
Why would we do that?
yeah,
All right.
okay.
So I'll close the public hearing, entertain a motion to sign this for the state.
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor? Like we have it closed. All right, now we can get back to our meeting. Codes enforcement officer, Mike's not here tonight, but I do have his report. He issued 4 building permits, ground residential solar permit, new principal dwelling permit, accessory structure shed permit, and improvement to wireless tower on the mountain road. 2 plumbing permits, both in permit. EMS director, Danny.
Yeah, so far this month we've responded to 11 calls and thankfully not more. We have 9 patients, 6 transported, we called MC11. We'll be purchasing new winter tires for Rescue Ones soon to be ready for the winter when we put those on. The others are just, they're the original, they're old. I've also asked for a new quote for the defibrillator monitor for Rescue 2, the one that's aged out, so I should have that soon. I'm waiting to hear back. And we're training tonight on diabetic emergencies, if anybody is interested, sitting in the way. And that's it.
Okay. Any questions for Dan? Okay, if not, we'll move on. Fire Chief, Sean Merrill.
10 calls so far this month, been a pretty steady month. Knock on wood, folks are heeding the warnings the Forest Service is putting out for fire danger. I'm still shocked that it's moderate still, without any rain, but so we continue. So I appreciate folks monitoring that. I was contacted by a resident asking about, basically, long story short, is he's asking about the town inspecting his wood stove because his insurance has requested it. And we went back and forth a little bit, and I told him, I said, I will run it by the select board, but as far as I'm concerned, we're not going to be signing off on any wood stove installation. I don't know if you want me to reach out to Mike Field. I don't think there's any code on that either as far as that. He was asking if a fire marshal could do it, and I said, that's not, we don't have anything like that in town. It's nothing.
Hmm.
So anyway, I just wanted to mention to you guys.
I would think a private wood stove installation company, I know
Yeah.
it may cost, but I mean, that's the, yeah, I don't
Yeah, we
think
don't-
that
I would
would.
think that would be the best bet, to get somebody that is in the business to come and look at it. I mean,
Right.
obviously, if he's got a piece of tin pipe out for a wooden wall with no
Yeah.
protection around it or something, that's kind of obvious, but I mean, I don't know if we'd want to get in a position where we okay something, and then
Yeah,
if he does have a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely don't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
liability.
absolutely don't want to do that. So I will let him know. Have we had any updates on the bathroom?
Yes, we've got one quote so far. We're gonna reach out and get at least one more. The quote that came in was $7,500, which is not unreasonable, but it's up to me.
$7,500.
We, you know, because of our purchase policy, we have to get at least one more quote in order to, you know. But I don't think we need to go out and bid on it. If we get another quote and it's relatively close or whatever, I think we'll be all set.
Right. I had one question come up. We had somebody donate a permanent mount basketball hoop to the fire department. I was just notified of this the other day, but I've been asked if the board has any problem with us putting it on the side of the building over by the dumpsters. There is a portable basketball hoop there now, but it's
I was gonna say, I thought.
it's been bashed and blown over, and it's just past the point of
Yeah.
being really effective.
Can we bring our own
So,
basketball and use it?
yeah. Well, I gotta ask a question. So they donated it, but do you really do you want it?
Yeah, the guys have asked me if we can put it up. I said, well, I have to ask first. So
Yeah.
it's been used plenty of times.
Basketball hoop
The old
thing
one.
Yeah.
into the building.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's up
I
or
don't-
not. Somebody, what do we do, so many trips?
I guess the juniors can kick around. They like throwing the ball.
Is there a suitable
All that.
place,
Yeah.
suitable attachment point?
You just fill the base with sand and it.
No, he
No,
wants
he
to attach it to the building.
Attach it to the building? I don't want to attach to the building. We paid a lot of money to have the building strapped.
It's like I said,
Siding on it and
It's a
everything.
donated unit, and it's one of those ones you mount on a wall somewhere. So there's no base for it. It's brand new in the box.
There used to be one out there though that.
No, I know it's broken so many times. It's the top of it's gone.
The problem is that the building's strapped about 2 feet on the center with
Yeah.
2x3s. And then they insulated, and then they put the vinyl siding over that. So, and it's a cinder block building, cement block building. So I don't know how you'd attach it and not crush the siding, you know? You'd have to
I can run it by Lonnie and see if this.
see if it's doable. I mean,
Okay.
somehow somebody would have to put a backer in there.
Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think he can come up with something.
Yeah.
Maybe not a pertinent question, but that's me. What happens if somebody breaks an ankle, twists an ankle out there on town property playing basketball?
Yeah.
That's the problem. We could have a workman's comp claim that somebody twists their ankle out there while they're here.
Well,
They're not on duty.
well, this is the other. I mean,
Well, if they're here, they're on duty.
Why are we making this so
I think,
complicated?
I think the
Well,
safest
they're
thing to
on
do
duty,
is
they
stay
should be
away
playing
from that.
basketball.
When you go, they call their bench, they can right at the road to the school in the evening and play all the basketball they want. It's a nice court. Anything else, Sean?
Engine 4 heads out tomorrow to Auburn for all of its work that's going to be done. Other than that, we're good.
Ask them to look it over real close and give us an accurate quote so that
Yeah.
we don't get a surprise like we did
Yeah,
last
there's a
time.
couple other things that's come up since then, so that I've told them about that I want to know about as soon as they get their eyes on it. So as soon as I know, you guys will know.
yeah. Hopefully that's right. They can do that.
Debbie?
Just a thanks to the fire department and crew for taking down that big tent.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Whole business is nothing? All right. Signing of the tax commitment.
There are 3 pages, so you need to sign all, and Allison, you cannot sign, right?
Right.
Because this is
And
as
we're
assessors. As assessors. Do you need to vote on them signing the tax commitment?
Well, we voted to set it, so
You
we
already
already voted
voted.
to sign it. I mean, I can.
Well, we already-
I know.
Okay.
I can
we're all
move it
good.
and sign it. What do you want to
Yeah,
do?
make a
All right, so I
motion.
move that we that everybody but Allison, the 4 select board members sign the commitment.
Second.
So in favor, and else you can't vote.
Yeah.
You just remind me of that constantly, don't you?
Make sure that on this page, there are 2 places to sign it. We didn't sign both these places once. We had a cottage that we were gonna sell, and we found out at the last minute we couldn't sell it because either they closed on it because we haven't signed it. All right, we've already signed the general assistance ordinance.
Yep.
Deputy clerk appointment, Emily Flynn.
I would move that we, appoint Deputy Flynn, Emily Flynn as the deputy clerk.
Second. Those in favor? Okay. Ashley Lavender.
Yeah, I
Backup
haven't.
CEO.
Yeah, I had Jennifer do the papers, but she hasn't brought them up yet. We can
still-
come downstairs
Yeah, you
and
could put a
go.
folder or something.
Yeah.
So I would move that we appoint Ashley Lavender as the
thought it
backup
was the-
CEO, is that what we call her?
Yes, backup
Backup
CEO.
Animal control.
ACO.
Second. Okay, and it was seconded, those in favor? Okay. Liquor license, Top Shelf Catering.
This for an event? Or-
Yes, it's for a wedding.
What do we know about it?
Who are they?
That's the application. It's in October. This is one of those where you don't sign it, you just approve it, and then I have to say yay or nay on the computer.
That's this one.
Yes. It's for a wedding.
Where's it gonna be held?
It should say on there.
Says private property in Woolwich.
That's all it says? Well then, that's all I know about it.
Oh, 53 Memory Lane. We all know where Memory Lane is.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Off the
Old station.
Old Station. That little narrow one where the guy was gonna have the wedding event.
Okay.
That's the one, yeah.
Okay, but I think,
Did I miss one?
did we have to vote on all those, Kim?
For
Register.
deputy clerk,
Yeah, well, it says
deputy
register.
clerk, deputy registrar, deputy tax collector, if you
Okay.
want to. I mean,
No, I mean, as long as the minutes reflect our.
Then it's will reflect it.
She'll
Get her down, we'll get it
Yeah.
done.
All right. This is that,
Oh, this is the one you needed
53
signatures
Memory
for.
Lane. This is the guy that wanted
To
to
put
have
Grand
that-
View?
Yeah.
No, this is
Oh,
the new
it's a
one.
different, okay.
This is,
We opening a can of worms.
Well-
David King called the other day, not you, the other David King.
Which one of them? Did it happen?
And said that there were liens for this person's property that were not discharged, that went back to the 1960s.
Huh.
Okay.
So he did the quitclaim, and Candace did research, and she could not find. Are we talking about the same thing? You doing the?
We're still looking at this.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
No, we're doing the, we're still
Liquor
doing the liquor
license?
license.
Oh,
because
sorry, I
this-
jumped
this
the gun
is-
on that one
Me
totally.
too.
This is being held at that, at the place where the guy was gonna build a huge barn and do them on a regular basis. They're expecting 190 people.
Well, you know,
Open to the public, no. Will the event be outdoors? No. 190 people.
What building do they have up there?
That's a pretty good sized wedding.
I think what we know is they didn't build the big barn, they did build a smaller building. Our ordinance says that under 250, there's no permit.
Okay.
I've been to the property multiple times, and Tom, you've been there. I mean, there's a lot of room up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen the new
No, right.
smaller barn.
Yeah,
My concern originally was that it's a very narrow, I mean, it is a private road,
Yep.
but it's a very narrow private road. They got 190 people there, let's say 2 people come per car,
Yep.
that's 80 cars up there.
yeah.
Something goes wrong, how do they get 80
Yeah.
cars out of that road?
But understand though, if it's a private event, or if it's for
Yeah,
family
it's
or
a
private,
private
we don't.
event, I don't see where we have much choice, but,
And it was made clear that, that discussion, we all know, was about a business type. I don't, and this is for the caterer,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
For the caterers.
oh,
And
oh.
It says 4 to 10, the hours are 4 to 10, 4 PM to 10 PM. One day, kind of, we looked at.
I doubt it's for a family wedding of 190 people.
They have a big family, David.
Okay, we can allow it.
Well, I think
190, see how it works.
Well, I think the way that you have to look at this is, so to say, I'm trying to see if you want to spare time. I think the way you have to look at this is he already knows the situation. But, so I would assume that this is some private event, which we have no reason to believe it isn't. So,
Okay, a motion to allow
Wait.
this catering company to sell liquor at this event.
so moved.
Second. Those in favor? Those opposed? Just 'cause I'm just, I think they're circumventing what we told them they couldn't do. Quick claim deed, okay. Now we'll talk about this quick.
Sorry, Ken.
That's all right. You and I are always the last to know.
Franklin. So David King,
The
the other
attorney
David King,
David
yes.
King.
For Robert McFarland, found some old liens that were never discharged that date back to the 1960s. So,
And we can't find any record of them.
no, they don't.
So we're just discharging the whole.
And, yeah, so Candace looked on the registry and she couldn't find the any discharges, so it's just a cleaner way just to get all of these discharges done through a quick claim.
Yeah.
Because it's transferred ownership so many times prior to this.
Mm.
And I'm surprised that it was never picked up
Yeah.
before.
Where is it?
If there was a lien, that means somebody owed us money.
No, they were never discharged.
Right.
So the liens were paid off,
But they were doing this.
but they
Okay.
were never
All
discharged.
right.
But this is, that's right, this is in a quick claim process, really.
Right.
This is pretty much. Well,
This last page says, personally appeared before me the above named David A. King Senior in his said capacity, knowledge, foregoing instrument, is 3.5, but it doesn't list anybody else.
So you're just, yeah, you need to sign the
That
quick
should
claim.
be just David King, the attorney, but anyway.
What's on the other side? Isn't there a whole bunch?
yeah, right here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch here.
Right,
But
okay.
then the last page is
You.
just you, but it.
Oh, right. I have to, as the treasurer, attest it.
Okay, do I sign it here? There's no,
I can't, I don't know. Can't screw this up. So I notarized it, and David came, okay, because she had done the other one, so there's you, it's fine, we're good.
So,
But actually,
I
I
don't need to
can't,
sign it on the
I
back
can't
page.
notarize it because I'm on here as well as the treasurer.
all right.
So,
But it's your
Motion
recommendation.
to issue this quick municipal quick claim deed.
So moved.
Yep. File.
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor? Anybody on the board have anything further? Going once, going twice?
I just have, usually when somebody dies in town, we remember them, and Hayden Temple died 10 days ago, he was 91.
Who was it?
Hayden Temple,
Hayden.
Oh, Hayden, yeah.
and just to have it on record that
Hayden was involved with the town in many ways. He worked on the town cemeteries and everything. Let's have a moment of silence for Hayden. Okay, thank you. And thank you for bringing that up, David. Entertain a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Do we have to sign those?
We don't have